You always ask, why did the universe create me? But then you know that you are the universe. So that must mean that I created myself. And uh, so now this is me, the universe that created me, but I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not taking a decision if this bodily creation of mine was worth it or not. No, but there's a lot of people also. So, okay, let's say I'm the universe. And then, but why don't I remember the starting days of like when we were born? Like, why don't I know those times? Like, what was I doing? So that means that I was not questioning then, but I'm questioning now. But does questioning make me more aware of this? Or am I, going into this side and creating it in front of me because life is what you think it is? But why don't I remember and like I don't know, if I created myself, I would know that I created myself. Or if was that the start of everything? I think it's put into the life of a human being like the start of the universe. Like, if there is a start and the end, it is when you were born and when you die. I think the born is when the soul is inside the body, but the thing in the womb, right? Like, but wow, like the start and the end of the universe is when I start and I end, because that's it, right? But then how do we all have that? Like, are we all universe? Yeah, but that means like what everyone thinks should affect the reality. It does affect their reality. I don't know how this matrix is built. Like how, without any bug, how can it be like? How is it so well organized that what everyone thinks becomes true for them, even though we live in the same world? Like, I don't even know. Or is it all like written already? Like, it's not like a free will. Like, it's like you will think something bad and some other person will think something good, so it balances out, so that everybody gets what I don't know. That's so evil if it is that, because then all the criminals are not actually criminals because they were made to think of that way, and all the good people are not saints because it was just written and it's like you have no fucking but is it that though? Like, is it like you can't change? Do I have free will? Do we have a choice? I don't know. But all I know is that the starting of me was when this started, and the end of me is when this ends. Like, even if I die now, this is the end of the universe, and it is gonna feel like that probably in my body. I don't know, not in my body. That's the mistake we make again, because I'm not inside my body and I keep forgetting. Okay, so okay, said the start of the universe was the start of you, but that, I mean, when the soul enters the womb, the soul enters the newborn baby in the womb. But like, but the universe is like, if you take it as one single unit, everything that exists, and then that means like you don't put the soul inside of it, right? Like, so that must mean that the soul, it got a soul and it became the soul itself when it came into physical existence. So does that mean the physical existence is governing the spiritual world? Oh no, okay, they go hand in hand. In the end, it doesn't matter if you are creating the physical existence or the physical existence is creating what is inside of you, right? Like, now, so now it doesn't matter if what I am thinking is creating things inside of my head. Like, people who think good, well, I mean, like the thing I said, what do you think becomes true? And it doesn't matter if there's a particular fate and you follow it. That means the physical world is directing the spiritual one. Because this problem only comes when you're thinking. When you're thinking, you are doubting if you're creating what is in front of you because you're thinking, or what is around you is making you think this. So the whole problem is not the answer to that question itself, because that is there just to confuse you, and that's the mind speaking, right? So the real thing, if you want to know the truth, I think the answer lies not in knowing the answer to if my thinking is creating what's in front of me, is what in front of me creating my thinking. It's actually I should stop thinking. When I stop thinking, then I can actually see what is the truth, what way I'm being directed in. I think that would simplify things, because is it written? No, again it comes to the same. Oh my god, why can't I ever figure this out? Figure it out when I stop thinking. So here's to stopping to think. What is today? Today is 13th of May 2021. So I'm gonna stop trying to think. Actually, I tried this last year and then I got deviated on the way somewhere, and I completely forgot about that. Fuck, I have to start over. Like, not think and be in this moment and just be. I think that's awesome. That is like the path that is like written for you. Oh no, that is where the answer lies. It's not like a path written. I don't know, I think it just feels good. I think that's why does it feel good though? Because you're not lost in questions, and then there's answers. But the only trick is you have to accept and not get caught in the past and the future and the questions and the thinking. Because thinking is basically thinking things from your past, right? Whatever you've learned, you're thinking about it, which is a very wrong thing to do. And the future, you're thinking about when you want answers. You're like, when am I going to find it? But everything lies in the present. So when you're here, it combines. The question and the answers combine the past and future, and you're here.